I'm a professor in the Department of Medicine. I work in the Division of Hematology Oncology, and more specifically in the bone marrow transplant program, where I take care of patients who are getting transplanted primarily for blood cancers. Part of the time I take care of patients, and the rest of the time I have a research lab over here in the MacFund building. And we use preclinical mouse models to try to understand a complication that develops in people who are undergoing transplant. One of the research areas that we've been working on in conjunction with Dr. Cecilia Hillard is to try to understand how inflammation develops in the brain, what are the pathways that are important, and are there ways that we can interfere and interrupt those inflammatory pathways to try to protect the brain from inflammatory results. I'm an immunologist. Dr. Hillard is a neuroscientist, and so it's a way that you can bring people with research focuses that are somewhat dissimilar and come together and ask questions and get results and try to push the field forward.
The huge benefit of centers, or in this case, the Neuroscience Research Center, is that it brings together people who think differently, have different perspectives, and can push the needle forward when it comes to discovery and impact. People like Dr. Knight, who are trying to understand why stress impacts cancer outcomes and what we can do to mitigate that impact. When you use that more cohesive, synergistic approach, you're going to have discoveries that you wouldn't have if everybody was individual in their own labs coming together maybe once a year.
I kind of jokingly tell people that my primary goal in the world is not to make life a better place for mice, but actually to try to translate findings into patients. I still see some of the same complications in patients that I saw 30 years ago. And so the idea of trying to impact that is really what motivates me, and that's been satisfying, and the fact that there's just a lot more to do, I think, is what kind of keeps me motivated.